Going to be tracking a bit of a warm up to start off the weekend. Already going to be seeing temperatures close to the 60s this afternoon, but a couple of showers overnight tonight, and then a little bit of a cold front into tomorrow is going to be changing that up as we get into the work week. So certainly going to want to keep that coat on hand. Not going to need it as much by this afternoon. Already for much of the morning, some of these temperatures have been about 20 degrees warmer than they were yesterday. So we are certainly already tracking this warm up, and it is going to continue for the rest of today. Maybe close to those 60s again this afternoon. That's right around kickoff for the last home game of the season. So if you can't get out to Faroe Field today, enjoy some of that football while we've got some very nice conditions here. Still maybe a little bit breezy as we're getting out today. We're just going to be seeing these gusts maybe up into around 20 miles per hour, but a lot of those breezes just going to be up in the teens. So just be on the lookout for that as you're headed out to that football game later on today. That is just going to be continuing to keep us warm pretty much throughout the rest of this afternoon here. We're already throughout the morning going to see some of this southerly wind funneling into the area. Still in the 40s for these first few hours, so maybe you want to stay bundled up early, but by game time later on today, definitely feeling amazing with those winds moving in, and we'll get a bit of some of this sunshine rolling through the area as well. We're going to see some of these clouds trying to clear out as we get closer to game time today, so certainly keep those sunglasses on hand as well as you're stepping outside later on into the afternoon. We are tracking a chance for some rain though as we get into Sunday. That's what's going to be cooling us down just a little bit tomorrow here. This looks like it's going to kick up just before midnight, so if you're going to be out very late tonight, be on the lookout for some of these light showers, and then that's going to be out of here pretty quickly. It looks like already by 6 a.m. maybe hanging on to some of that in our far southeastern counties, but this is really not looking to hang around too long, and maybe only seeing some light showers across the area here. It's not really going to cool us down too much. I think this is overestimating temperatures a little bit. We're really only going to make it into those mid 50s, but still not too bad for this time of year. Certainly maybe not going to be too chilly to get outside for some time into Sunday afternoon. We stay very, very clear all night long into Monday. That's going to let those temperatures drop pretty quickly back into the mid 20s, maybe close to the teens in some areas. We're definitely going to be looking at a pretty hard freeze here into the beginning of the work week, so be sure you're going to be taking some extra time maybe to get that frost off your windshield Monday morning. Again, we're tracking those rain chances for Sunday, but also another disturbance going to be on the way here right around Thanksgiving, so any of those holiday plans, even travel plans the day before Thanksgiving, going to be tracking some rain chances through the area. You'll want to be on the lookout for that. Mainly into Thanksgiving morning is when we're going to be tracking a lot of that getting out of here, so not going to be seeing all of that rain throughout the day there, but maybe as you're meeting up with the family early, bring that umbrella, and then throughout the afternoon, expect some pretty chilly temperatures. We're going to be tracking that cold front, bringing some showers, and that's going to really bring those cool temperatures back pretty quickly into the middle of the week here. Latest run of Future Track showing us getting pretty cloudy by Wednesday morning. We're going to not see most of those showers for the morning, but it's as we get into Wednesday afternoon, those are going to really feed on some of that energy with that cold front, bring a line of some of these showers and maybe even a couple of storms to the area, but it's not looking like it's going to be too much an impact here for right now. We're just going to see a couple of these rounds of rain and maybe a second round of that into Wednesday night. This is what could hang around as we get into Thanksgiving here. Already though, by around 10 a.m. Thursday morning, this is showing most of that off to the east, but if you're going to be headed out towards St. Louis, it looks like they are going to be dealing with that just a little bit longer into Thanksgiving Day, so really want to be looking out for that forecast as we're getting closer to that. Certainly could be seeing those travel plans impacted by that rain through the middle of this week, but a little bit clearer into next weekend. We're still seeing some of these models flip-flop a little bit on how much we're going to get cleared out next weekend, but thankfully not looking like a washout throughout the week before that. We're only going to get really less than a quarter of an inch across most of the area, and even with that rain overnight tonight, only expecting a couple sprinkles here for mid-Missouri. Still wonderful conditions to get outside all day today. Enjoy that last home game of the season, and tomorrow not too bad, just a couple of degrees cooler before a very hard freeze and very frigid start to the beginning of the work week. And if you're going to be headed out for Thanksgiving and any of those travel plans through the middle of the week, be on the lookout for those rain chances.